YouTubers? How are you? Welcome to my channel. You're in session with Martina. So please, if you're new to my channel, please click the subscribe button and the bell so you can get notifications from when I post. I try to post often. Life's busy, but this is my channel, and it's filled with a lot of great bariatric information. If you're on the journey to getting weight loss surgery, you're in the right place. Let's get into today's video. So today, the topics are just where I've been, where I'm at, and where I hope to go. So for those who don't know, I had gastric bypass on July 6, 2017. I'm currently a year plus post-op right now. It is August 14th, so I'm like 13 months, I guess, out. When I started this journey, I was 363 pounds and miserable. When I had surgery, I was 338 pounds, and currently I am 179 pounds, and I'm hoping to lose 9 more pounds to get to my goal and maintain, because I don't know if I'm okay with being anything less than 170, but you'll never know. My first year was, I'm not going to say it was difficult. It was an adjustment. Those are the words I want to use, because people get really scared when they hear, oh, I've had all these problems and da-da-da-da. I think everything that I went through was normal because it's new, and I had to adjust. I had dealt with some dehydration. I had some difficulties with possibly reactive glycemia, which I don't have anymore. Currently dealing with anemia because I wasn't taking my vitamins correctly. So that was on me. I didn't follow the directions, and I thought that I listened to a lot of people on the internet. So we'll get into that a little later because I'm going to talk about that. But so I didn't follow, so I'm dealing with, now I'm getting iron infusions. So I'm pretty much healthy either way, but on the way, it was a learning curve. So I had to do a lot of learning and a lot of, self-reflection, because that was big. This surgery fixes, your stomach to be smaller, but the year that after surgery is all a mental adjustment, in my opinion. Because you can't eat much. That's evident. I mean, you could probably try and push it, but it's going to be painful. So the surgery corrects that. But everything else is really just a mental adjustment. It's like I went from eating plates and plates and plates of food to this. That's my lunch for the day. But I'm done, actually, because I'm full. So mentally, I was like, what the hell? So it again, like I said, it was a mental adjustment. I'm sorry, trying to fix the lighting. So currently today, I don't want to say the struggles, but the challenges that I've come across is that I'm a year out, and it doesn't get any easier, people. It doesn't. I can eat a little bit more sometimes, and then sometimes I'm back to the restriction. I can eat those no-no foods, like chips, cookies, things that, I shouldn't be having because that's where I got fat in the first place, right? Without the dumping, because I experienced dumping on plenty of occasions. But now I can go and eat things and not have the repercussions. So be mindful of that when you get further out. Like, I think the first year is learning, becoming mentally stronger, and building new habits. Because a year out, my nutritionist explained to me, at this point, you're on your own. Like, the surgery has done its job. If I'm losing weight, it's all on me now. It's not really the surgery that is gonna help me with the weight loss. It's all on me. And so that has been a really big reflection, and it has impacted me, because I now know that I'm responsible now from this point on to stay healthy and things of that nature. So, yeah, it's on me. And then you get really nervous because it was all on me before surgery, and I failed that. So now what? But I took this year to mentally be prepared for this. And I am very content on how I eat things. I'm still very scheduled with what I do. I still pack my foods. But because I'm a year out, I can still try new things and try to go back to some of the things that I've had. Sometimes it's a success and sometimes it isn't. But I just have to be really mindful. So just know that a year out, this surgery is all on you. All on you. Okay, I guess I'll jump into some of the questions that many people have asked me. What are you doing? How are you doing it? I don't know. I have a video that I posted about that, about my regimen. So go back and check out that video. So it gives you a little bit more of what I do, and because I don't really have a meal plan. I've just, again, over this year, I've taught myself different and new habits. I needed to in order to maintain and to continue to lose weight. So I have learned new habits, and that is what is keeping me losing weight. I think I want to go into opinions, and when you are on these social networks and you hear other people, there's going to be a lot of negative. There's going to be a lot of people who just, didn't expect what they are going through. And don't use that as a deterrent. Don't let that change your decision or let you fear the surgery. You are all different. Do it for yourself. Find out these things for yourself. It's great to read and listen, just like you're listening to me about my opinion. Okay, this is what I'm going through. It's not necessarily what you may go through. And so I just want to try to spread the positive, because I've gotten so much more out of this surgery than the struggles or the challenges I have been through. So be mindful when you listen to other people on the internet. Not everybody is facts. They're giving you their opinion. They're giving you their struggle, and you may not even go through any of that. So just be mindful of that, because that's what happened to me. And everybody was like, oh, take these vitamin patches. I hear they're wonderful for a lot of people, but for me, they wasn't. And they actually set me back and had caused some of the issues that I'm going in through today. So always listen to your surgeon. Always listen to the program. And just because you hear other people doing other things doesn't necessarily mean that might be the right thing for you to do. So I'm 179 pounds. People want to know if I have loose skin. I do. I have a bunch of it. A bunch of loose skin. And sometimes, some days it bothers me, and some days it really doesn't, because it's the result of losing 185 pounds in 1 year. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that over the obesity. I'll work on it, and it'll go away whenever it goes away. But I'm gonna live with it, and I'm gonna live my life with it or without it. So yes, I do have a bunch of loose skin, and I'm okay with that. Most people want to know, how can you combat it? During the process, probably. I don't know. I worked out. I did a lot of that, and it didn't do much for me anyway. I mean, rapid weight loss to keep up with building muscle too on top of it. Some people have great success and some people don't. My opinion is that I think people who are more solid in body frame in the beginning, because I had really jiggly skin prior when I was at my biggest. Like, my skin was always kind of like soft and loose. But then I've seen other bigger people who are kind of more firm. Their skin doesn't jiggle. It's just it's stretched. So I think those people, when losing weight, bounce back a little bit better, especially with exercise. But because my skin was already so extremely stretched out, and it, I've had 4 children, so I've gone from big to small, so it was already, the elasticity in my skin was already damaged, so there was no way that I was going to catch up, and I'm okay with that. So you just gotta, you gotta go, you're gonna go from one extreme to another. You're going to go from being big to having loose skin, and you got to just think to yourself, which one can you live with, and which one should you live with? Like, health wise, I can deal with the loose skin. Health wise, I couldn't live with being 363 pounds. So I think mentally, again, those are the mental things you're going to need to adjust to. Again, it's mental. You're going to need to be able to say, I love myself regardless, and celebrate the accomplishments that you have made, because you lost weight. Great. Like, that's an accomplishment. Be okay with that. Don't turn into, oh, but I have loose skin. Pick your poison. So, and when we go back into self-reflection, so a lot of people want to lose the weight fast. And in my opinion, 185 pounds in a year is fast. But sometimes it looks like 1 month you would have lost 10 pounds, or 1 month you may have lost 20 pounds. And don't want this to be so fast, especially if you're a person who doesn't want loose skin. Don't wish for fast weight loss. A lot of people get this surgery, gastric bypass or sleeve, and they're like 4 weeks out, and they're like, I've only lost 20 pounds. Really? Shit, 20 pounds is a lot. And celebrate that. Like, change that, I've only lost 20 pounds, to, yeah, girl, I done lost 20 pounds. Celebrate it. It's still going to come off. It's so going to come off. And don't get discouraged. I had to go through this journey with as many positive outlooks as I could, because I'm the type of person who gets down, feels like I'm not worthy, and then I sabotage myself. I'm not going to allow myself to defeat myself anymore, because the weight is on me. Everything is on me. And who can I blame at the end of the day if I regain my weight? Me. I'm the one who makes the choices. So my reasoning to saying this is, celebrate the little accomplishments, because they may seem small, but they're a part of a bigger process, and enjoy it. Stalls are going to happen, and go back again to some of my videos and to hear about how stalls happen, and my opinion on why they are that way, and the education that I've gotten from it. What else? What else can I talk about? Relationships. Some relationships will fail after this. Some will get stronger. And for those who aren't in relationships, you're going to experience a whole new world. And you should be excited. But I'm married. I actually got married this April, but I've been with my husband for 9 years prior to our marriage. So on our 9-year anniversary of just being a couple, we got married that day. So this surgery, so I'll be very honest with you, my husband in the beginning was very worried. And he was more so worried because I was big. And here I am about to lose all this weight. What does that mean for him? He was very worried that I would change as a person. He was very worried that I would attract unwanted attention from people, from men, that he wasn't prepared for. So understand that when you have a spouse, they're just as concerned and for you guys' relationship. And think about it. There's many reasons why. People go out. I mean, I was a big girl. What if I'm now skinny, and now I can go out and, dudes look. Men be looking. Okay? Hey, girl, how you doing? All the stuff that didn't happen when I was fat. Because the type of men who was coming to me only saw me as weak and in need of them. Yeah. But, so validate their feelings. And I had conversations with him up until surgery that this is about me. This is what I needed. And all I need is for you to support me. Understand that I want to be with you. I don't need to be with you. I want to be with you. I want you in my life. And these are the reasons why I want you in my life. And you get to benefit from the results. And so I just kept encouraging him, and I just kept making sure he understood that I loved him and that nothing was going to change. Nothing was going to change about that I loved him, but I would change as a person, because this surgery does change you. If it doesn't, then you didn't do what you needed to do. You should change as a person, everything about yourself. Heal in all the ways that you can. So I had to give him that explanation. You got to take everybody else's opinion out of your choice, because you won't go through with it. I don't care about you guys. This is about me. And he understood that. And so our relationship got stronger. But I also know that there are some men out there who don't want you to have this surgery because they want to control you, because they liked you better big, because it was easier to have the control over you. So be mindful of that. Understand that. And if your man or your wife, sorry, because I usually use man because I'm a woman, your wife doesn't want to be a part of this journey with you, then let them go. Because love is unconditional. Love supports you. And if all those singles, girl, man, get it. Look good. Get out there. Flaunt yourself. And enjoy the dating scene. Don't be afraid. Love yourself before you can love anyone else. So this is my update. And that's what I've been through. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And I hope that this video was helpful. I know I just be rambling sometimes, but I think sometimes I make good sense. What you think? Let me know in the comments. See you later.